Hi LEGO fans! It's the 1st of December 2021 and time for the insane madness that is my LEGO Advent Calendar door opening spectacular. Every day through Christmas Eve, I'll be opening up every door on every LEGO Advent Calendar, including LEGO Friends, LEGO City, LEGO Star Wars, the Avengers, and LEGO Harry Potter. As well as a daily dose of dastardly door destruction, I'll be checking out all of the gifts and ranking them from best to worst. With 5 calendars to open, we will have 120 gifts to judge with extreme prejudice. The daily winner gets 5 points, second place gets 4th, third gets 3, 4th gets 2, and that leaves 1 point and a place on Santa's naughty list for the calendar with the most disappointing gift of the day. I'm looking at you, Hammy! Because it's Christmas and nothing says Christmas like a cardboard box full of plastic toys, a bonus point will be awarded to the calendar with the most festive gift of the day. After reviewing all of the calendars in 2017, 2018, 2019 and 2020, LEGO has made my job even more difficult and rolled out a 5th calendar for 2021. Buying all 5 will set you back $180 or 115 of your Great British Pounds. Before we tear open door number 1 of every LEGO Advent Calendar, let's see what delights and disappointments LEGO has bestowed upon us this year. Working in set number order, we have this little beauty from LEGO Friends. It retails for $30, 25 euros or 20 Great British Pounds. The LEGO Friends Advent Calendar is now in its 10th year after first appearing in 2012, but will this be the last one? LEGO has pledged to remove gender bias from its sets, and if any range in LEGO has gender bias, it's LEGO Friends. Whether Stephanie, Olivia, Mia, Emma and Andrea will see another Christmas hangs in the balance. Even the box art hints that this may be a swan song for LEGO Friends. Mini dolls have been replaced by micro dolls, and the girls are reminiscing on Christmases past. Over on the back of the box we get a sneak peek at what's inside and plenty of spoilers. There's also a visual representation of the door opening protocol, just in case you don't know how advent calendars work. Because surprises were officially banned by the European Union in 2019, LEGO includes some useful pictures to ensure we know what's inside. There are also pictures of a bunch of sets you might want to bug people for Christmas. With the price of LEGO, it's easy to see how the LEGO Friends can live in what is easily a $3 million home. To unlock the mystic portals of joy that are the Advent Calendar windows, we're going to have to open up the flap. Here we get to peek inside the $3 million mansion where the LEGO Friends live alone without adult supervision. Inside the flap is also printed and provides a kind of playmat where you can display your LEGO Friends swag. Last year's LEGO Friends calendar failed to impress and came in last place. Will this one fare better? Only time will tell. Next in set number order, it's the 60303 LEGO City Advent Calendar. As tradition dictates, this contains 24 gifts. Although considering this costs $30, 20 euros or 20 Great British Pounds, they're not so much gifts as retail purchases. The calendar is based on the popular LEGO City Adventures TV series, which I've never seen. Thankfully, LEGO name drops the characters on top of the box and gives away the contents behind 6 of the doors. The spoilers continue on the front of the box, and this seems to be the usual mix of minifigures and small models. Over on the back of the box, no prizes for guessing who's probably behind door number 24, and we also get a bunch more spoilers. Again, the mystic portals of Advent Joy are hidden behind a flap. Inside we find a rather nice festive scene complete with 24 doors and some more spoilers. I particularly like the snowman who bears an uncanny resemblance to Duke Detain. Once again, the inside of the flap creates a rudimentary playmat. LEGO City, like LEGO Friends, tends not to do very well against the more premium themes. The one thing LEGO City and LEGO Friends has is that they're both cheaper than the other calendars. Moving to the premium end of the Advent Calendar range, we have a new kid on the block. This is the 76196 Avengers Advent Calendar, which retails at $40, 30 euros or 25 Great British Pounds. It's an impressive looking calendar with eye-catching graphics and quite the roster of minifigures. Thor minifigures, I hear you say? No, there's actually 7! In case you're one of those people who can't stand surprises, LEGO has printed them all on the back of the box. There are some very impressive minifigures, and I think this calendar could be a real contender this year. Inside the flap we have an artistic rendering of the Avengers compound. Most of the artwork is really nice, but I'm not so sure about the snow on the helipad, which looks like it was painted on by a 4-year-old. Entering its 11th year, this is the 75307 LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar. Or is it? It seems that LEGO has jumped on the Mando/Baby Yoda bandwagon, although LEGO has included some original trilogy characters to keep purists like me happy. Being a calendar with a licensed theme, this sells for $40 US, 30 euros, or 25 Great British pounds. Whether you convert euros or pounds to dollars, it looks like the USA is getting a bad deal this year. Checking out the back of the box, this seems to be the usual mix of minifigures, small recreations of Star Wars ships, and pointless weapons racks. Inside the cover we have some really nice artwork showing the traditional ice planet. I'm not sure I'm allowed to refer to this as Slave 1, but it is a very cool looking micro build. I'm also pumped to see a Tusken Raider, although I don't think that's traditional weaponry. Finally, we have a printed scene upon which we can display all of the Star Wars swag. For our final calendar of 2021, it's the Boy What Gondon Lived. This is 76390, the LEGO Harry Potter calendar. Last year's calendar was themed on the Yule Ball from Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. It was a very fine calendar, but not good enough to stop Star Wars from winning. This year's calendar is based on Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, or Sorcerer's Stone if you live in that certain part of the world. Being from the first movie, we have references to Privet Drive, Harry's first journey into the vaults of Gringotts, and you'll notice from their uniforms that Ron and Hermione have not yet been sorted into Gryffindor. Over on the back of the box, LEGO reveals more of the surprises that lie within. It looks like we're getting an interactive version of the Dursleys' fireplace, and what to some might look like a boring brick wall, but to Potterheads like me is definitively the entrance to Diagon Alley. Like other 2021 LEGO Harry Potter sets, 2 collectible wizard cards are included to boost your collection of duplicates. If you want to share in the magic this Christmas, you may have to visit your vault at Gringotts. This retails for $40 US, 30 euros, or 25 galleons. Although these Advent calendars don't really have any religious theming, Advent is very much a Christian thing, but is only a religion followed by 31% of the world's population. It's great therefore to see LEGO embracing diversity by including a dreidel in the set. Oh dreidel, 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 I made it out of LEGO. Like the other calendars, the magical portals are hidden behind a flap. Alohomora! Inside we have a beautiful and pretty accurate looking representation of Hogwarts. Interestingly, inside the flap is what looks like a game board. Maybe that's not a dreidel after all. It looks like we can use the gifts from inside the calendar to recreate Harry's journey to Hogwarts. Very cool, but that does raise an important point. If you've seen my Advent calendar door opening spectacular before, you'll know that we judge each day's gift on its own merit. Even if multiple gifts combine to make something cool, each daily gift will be judged alone. Speaking of judgment time, I think it's time to break open door number 1 on every LEGO Advent calendar. We're back on the Advent calendar crazy train and we're starting out with LEGO Friends. Last year this calendar came third, so hopefully we might do a little bit better this year. Door number 1, which is just here, and let's go for it. Door number 1 of 120 this year, and we have, oh, it's a minifigure, or a micro doll I think they call this. I'm not sure which character it is. It's that one just there. Maybe Olivia? Oh, I don't know. We'll grab her, take a look, and see what we've got. On the first day of Christmas, LEGO Friends gave to me. Well, apparently this is an Olivia micro doll. All the fun of a mini doll with a body half the size. I mean, just look at the size of the head on this. I pity the mother. She comes with an accessory in the shape of this festive red stocking made of 4 LEGO elements. She also comes with a festive gift which looks suspiciously like the talcum powder that Andrea bought her last year. As well as festive gifts, she comes with this pink bow because why not? The micro doll, as you might expect by its name, is much smaller than a mini doll. In fact, Olivia is going to have to be really careful, otherwise she'll get eaten by the crazy old lady who thinks she's Father Christmas. The body and legs are dual moulded from 2 different colours of plastic. I especially like the gingerbread person design printed on the front in metallic gold. The head is a full-size mini doll head which makes it look really out of proportion on the small body. Just don't look too long into those eyes or she will steal your soul. The hair is a standard element and works with LEGO mini dolls and mini figures. Not now, Colleen! Olivia is quite a contentious character. In early LEGO Friends sets, she had great eyesight, wavy hair and pale skin, but that all changed in 2018. The micro doll retains the darker skin we see in later Friends sets and has a distinctly Hispanic look to add diversity to the lineup. All in all, a very cute gift and a good start to my LEGO Advent Calendar door opening spectacular. So not a bad start from LEGO Friends, but moving on to LEGO City, can last year's losing calendar keep up? We have door number 1, which is here. It looks like we've got all the doors in the same place again this year, and let's see what we've got. We have, what is that? Oh, that looks familiar. That's gonna be, yeah, yellow and green. I think, looking at all the windows, that's gonna be a bus. So let's put this bus together and see if it stacks up. After the controversy surrounding the replacement of Olivia, we have a much more straightforward gift from LEGO City. This is unmistakably the bus from the 60154 bus station set, which famously lacked a bus station. The bus fits perfectly into the LEGO City theme, although lacks any kind of festive appeal. As we've seen with vehicles in previous City Advent calendars, this doesn't have real wheels. It sits on these 2x2 modified plates which give the appearance of wheels. At the front we have somewhere for the driver, who inevitably hates children, to sit, and all along the sides we have windows for children to lick to really annoy the bus driver. I do like the red 1x2 trans plate which looks like brake lights, not that bus drivers ever use brakes. Even when viewed from above, this is unmistakably a LEGO City bus. As a small scale recreation of a full-size LEGO set, I think the designers did a really good job here. I especially like the colour scheme, but not necessarily the lack of festive theming. Will that hurt LEGO City's ability to win Gift of the Day? We'll find out in a few minutes. So 2 calendars down and we're bringing out the big guns. This is LEGO Star Wars and of course the winner in 2020. So we've got big expectations from this year. Looks like I'm going to have to punch through the head of the Tuscan warrior or sand guy or whatever this guy's called. And let's see what we've got in here. So if I can hold that to the camera. That is, oh great, one of these ships. I can never figure out what these ships are. Although with the Mandalorian theming, this could be the Razor Crest. I'm going to go ahead and put this together and we'll take a closer look. Star Wars is coming out of the Galactic Gate strong this year with a popular ship from the Mandalorian franchise. This is a micro-scale build of the ST-70 assault ship owned by bounty hunter Din Djarin, aka Mando. On the business end, either side of the cockpit is a pair of laser cannons, very useful when tracking down Grogu. There are also a pair of side-mounted engines, especially good for doing bounty hunter stuff. Can you tell I've not watched The Mandalorian yet? One thing I do like about this are the details picked out in dark tan on either side. I guess these provide access to the cargo hold. Despite some legal wranglings over the name, this shall always be known as the Razor Crest. It's a great looking ship with a decent part count, although I think it should have at least 2 million parts more. Will it be good enough to win Gift of the Day? We'll find out in a couple of minutes. After last year's meteoric victory and the Razor Crest behind door number 1, Star Wars may be feeling confident, but we have a new kid on the block with the Avengers. And the inside of this doesn't look nearly as exciting, but looks like we've got the same door layout, so let's punch door number 1 and see what joy we have within. Oh, and they are starting off strong. We have a minifigure. Looks like we've got Iron Man, aka Tony Stark, and he's wearing a Christmas sweater. Kick-ass theming and festive minifigure, it looks like it's game on for the Avengers. As a new calendar for 2021, Marvel Avengers has a lot to prove, but they have smashed it. Check out Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, in his Christmas sweater. The torso print is exclusive to the set and is absolutely magnificent. I love the Iron Man masks, the Christmas trees, and the knitted energy source in the middle of his chest. As if that wasn't enough, we have more printing around the back, including the name of Iron Man's alter ego, Tony Stark. The facial print is very crisp and shows an almost impossibly cool looking Tony Stark. But that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. We also have the heads-up display that Tony sees whilst wearing the Iron Man helmet. Completing the package, we also get the Iron Man helmet. This lacks the folding visor we see on some of the Iron Man minifigures, but still looks very cool. Completing the transformation, we have a couple of trans blue energy bursts and some rocket boosters attached to Iron Man's boots. It's a really nice minifigure, but apart from the torso is not exclusive. You'll find that helmet on 4 different minifigures, and that facial print has been used for no less than 14 Iron Man minifigures. Nonetheless, what a great way to start the year for LEGO Marvel Avengers. So a very strong start from the Avengers, but can my favourite, the boy what gone done lived, rustle up some magic? We have door number 1, yep, straight away in the same place. That's going to make life easier. And what do we have here? We have, oh, it's the privet drive sign. So that's quite a nice themed accessory or themed gift for the first movie. So not a bad start. I don't think it's Iron Man standard, but we will put this together and judge it with extreme prejudice. And finally, for December 1st, Harry Potter has bestowed upon us the magic that is the privet drive sign. You can see this featured in the early scenes of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. It's located near the home of the child-abusing Dursleys, Harry's Aunt Petunia, Uncle Vernon, and bad-tempered spoilt cousin Dudley. The gift itself is very simple and made out of 7 LEGO elements. The most exciting of the 4 elements is the printed 1x4 tile, which proclaims this to be privet drive. All of the other elements holding this together are very standard LEGO parts. Of course, privet drive is where Harry's Hogwarts invitation letter was addressed to. As such, we have a sealed envelope on top of the privet drive sign. It kind of fits with the theming because it's got the wax seal on the back. If LEGO had gone the extra mile and included an owl, I would be much more happy with this gift. Without an owl, I'm not sure Harry Potter stands a chance. So not a bad selection of festive fancies for day 1 of 2021's Advent Calendar Door Opening Spectacular. But this is no tickling contest. We're here to judge these sacrificial offerings. From LEGO Friends, we have this Olivia microdoll. LEGO City gave us the gift of public transportation with this bus. From LEGO Star Wars, we got this awesome micro-scale Razor Crest. But then the Avengers came along with their Iron Man in Christmas sweater. Finally, from the boy what gone done lived, we got this Privet Road sign. But which one of these plastic tributes from behind the portals of joy deserves to attend Tony Stark's Christmas party, which has free pudding? And which one deserves to take the LEGO City bus to Mount Crumpet to spend Christmas with the Grinch? Let's award some points! In last place, earning a solitary point for LEGO City, is the bus. It's not a bad bus, some wheels would have been nice, but it was just totally outclassed by the other calendars. In 4th place with 2 points is LEGO Harry Potter. While I do like the printed privet drive sign, they should have thrown in an owl to make this extra magical. Everything's better with owls. Coming in 3rd place and earning 3 points for LEGO Friends is the Olivia microdoll. Mini and micro figures always score well, but this was fair to middling. Today's runner-up, earning 4 points for LEGO Star Wars, is the Razor Crest. A nice little build and definitely a popular choice of ship. But coming out of the gate strong with an epic Iron Man minifigure is New Kid on the Block LEGO Avengers. Tony Stark in his Christmas sweater earns a full 5 points. But that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. We have a bonus point for most festive gift of the day, and looking at this lot, it's an easy decision. Although Olivia did come bearing festive gifts, nothing says Christmas like a gaudy Christmas sweater. So the point goes to the Avengers. So after day 1, LEGO City is in last place with 1 point. Yet to discover You're a Wizard is LEGO Harry Potter in 4th place with 2 points. In the middle of the pack we have LEGO Friends in 3rd place with 3 points. LEGO Star Wars is in 2nd with 4 points. And with a stark festive contrast, the Marvel Avengers lead this year's race for Advent Calendar of the Year with 6 points. But do you agree with today's scores? Do I deserve to miss the last bus home on Christmas Eve for my dismissal of LEGO City's generous gift? Or should I spend Christmas snapping fingers with Thanos for lavishing 6 points on Tony Stark's ugly Christmas sweater? Please let me know what you thought of the gifts in the comment section below. I do read all the comments and will reply to as many as I can. I really hope you enjoyed day 1 of my LEGO Advent Calendar Door Opening Spectacular. If you did, don't forget to drop a thumbs up, and I'd be hugely humbled if you'd consider subscribing for more LEGO goodness. I'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning, so have a wicked Wednesday, stay safe, and I'll see you bright and early for door number 2 on every LEGO Advent Calendar.